Welcome to a program of transforming life with nature. Even if we apply the same amount and quality of seed, fertilizers, water, and human resources in farm, it will yield same results in different types of soils. Type of soil determines almost everything in farming. Quality of soil varies at different places, and the good soil fertility promises abundant yield. Importance of preparing and taking care of soil fertility for a high-quality yield is beyond controversy. Hence, it becomes very important for us to understand each and every aspect of the soil in detail. Our experts have identified 3 properties of soil. They are physical properties, chemical, and biological properties. First is the physical property. Physical properties like overall appearance, color of the soil, water retention capacity are the important ones. Although we cannot make changes in the physical properties of soil, they are important for us to understand what crop will yield the best in a certain type of soil. Then is the chemical property. Understanding of physical properties helps us decide what crop is going to yield best. We also need to understand the amount of essential nutrients present in the soil. The chemical properties are understood in terms of the availability of essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, copper, boron, etc. in the soil. Farmers generally use fertilizers or other products available in the market to make such nutrients adequate in soil. They also use cow dung or compost. Compost and cow dung are rich sources of such nutrients. Hence, all these are considered as chemical properties of the soil. Till now, farmers and fertilizer companies have only focused on chemical properties. The nutrients were made available to the soil as and when required. But now, we are going to look at another important property of the soil, which is the biological property. The availability and efficiency of microbes, called microflora, in soil decides the richness of the soil. To understand this much in detail, we can do certain observations and experiments. The first is, take some soil and divide it into 2 parts. Put one part in the furnace and heat it up to 150 to 600 degrees. Let the soil be cool, and now sow seed in the soil. The seed won't grow as the heating process caused all the microbes to vanish. This study proves that microbes play an important role in the seed germination process. The second observation is, when farmers spread the fertilizer, they don't see the roots. Still, the fertilizers show their effects. Nutrients can't move towards roots, and hence it means microbes store the fertilizer in the soil, release and supply as per the plant needs. The third observation is we all human beings do not consume food in its raw form. We process it and make it consumable. Similarly, plants also need nutrients in soluble form. If phosphorus is spread in soil and if the soil doesn't have microbes, then the phosphorus is not available to the crop and phosphorus deficiency arises. This means the microbes solubilize nutrients in the available form that is easy to uptake in the crop. This is how microbes play an important role. Nitrogen is required the crops in the largest quantity. However, the availability of nitrogen to the plant is directly proportional to the amount of carbon present in the soil. The ideal quantity of carbon is 1 to 1.5%. This percentage can change depending upon crop and can be decided according to the soil testing report. Many times, more and more nitrogen put in the soil, but due to deficiency of carbon, very less nitrogen is available to the crop. Other nutrients can be made available through fertilizers, but there is no carbon available in market as like ready-to-use fertilizer form. The only way to make carbon available in soil is cow dung or compost. Microbes degrade and decompose cow dung or compost, and the degraded waste are rich sources of carbon. For flowering of crops, then setting fruits natural hormones are necessary. This natural hormone is also produced by the microbes. Like humans, it is also important for crops to have good immunity. Microbes produce different types of biochemicals which help the crops in maintaining their immunity too. In essence, it is clear that microbial count, strength, and activity is needed largely for the seed germination, storage, and supply of nutrients in the soil. Availability of carbon in the soil through biodegradation process, creation of natural hormones, building immunity, in short, in the whole life cycle of the plants. All these important activities are 100% dependent on biological properties of the soil. Microbes are an important resource. Metaphorically speaking, they are the real laborers in the soil. They make the best use of water, nutrients, seed, etc. for the soil. And sadly, we have never acknowledged their importance. We have invested a lot in managing everything like fertilizers and other aspects, but not much careful attention is paid to work on improving the microflora of the soil. As a factory would not grow if the health concerns of the laborers are not taken care of, the soil won't yield best if growth and strength of microbes are ignored. Nowadays, people complain about the growth of crops, the infestations, their inability to bear rich flowers and fruits. However, these complaints indicate that there is a weak microbial activity present in the soil. As the best of the medicines won't resurrect a dead person, chemicals won't resurrect the dead soil. It is the microbes that make soil alive. We at Karyon have identified types of microbes that are essential for different purposes. The extensive body of research carried out in our labs has given us insights about ways to increase microbial activity in the soil and how to create an environment that ensures healthy growth of such microbes. After years of research, we have come up with bioorganic solutions like BOSS, BOF, Oricane, Oniton, and Camiton. The use of bioorganic solutions in the soil and farming practices improves microflora and helps reestablish entire soil ecology. It provides a healthy environment for the growth and efficiency of microbes. This results in increased soil fertility, which in turn helps returns in yield. The farmer can use BOSS, Oricane, Oniton using various types of slurries as well. The farmer gets the best yield from his soil as per our experience. We are continuously engaged in searching for the best fertilizer or the best seed, but working on improving soil fertility by using karyon technology, which is bioorganic solutions, your search will end. Farmers can try or apply this formulation in a small area in their farms according to our guideline and study it for 3 months and see the difference. After all, it's not much important what happens in the rest of the world, but it's most important to look after what happens in your own farm. Our company representative will explain to you about crop-wise use of karyon technology. You can take full information about various karyon formulations. Karyon Organic would like to thank all farmers and participants for giving your valuable time to attend this program. We always warmly welcome all of you to participate in this wonderful program, Transforming Life with Nature. Thanks a lot.